Welcome, my fellow Clashers. I'm Hello Okrads. We're talking about using the Stone Slammer with a ground attack. Miners, what? Why would you ever do that? Now, there are times in CWL, now in Champions World League, these are some of the best competitive players in the world. They used to use the blimp, kind of take down a single IT, put some loons in there, so it's not uncommon. However, with the new Stone Slammer, I would say you definitely want to use it if it helps you as far as it's better than the Ram. the Raw Wrecker for these hits. Why? Because, see, the Stone Slammer can actually take down defenses. Sure, the Ram can, but it's not as powerful. It's not as powerful in my opinion, and I'll show you why here in a second. We're going to do a Queen Walk here. Now, they're using Multi-Infernos, Groovy Tony. Now, against Multis, you can certainly Queen Walk a lot of bases. And Miners, yes, there's no bat spell on this new post update. Now, this is the post update. This is a Town Hall 11 attack. No bat spell here, but it's all good, okay? No need for the bat spell, I guess. We're just going to use the Stone Slammer. However, the Stone Slammer is one of the most powerful units in the game right now. Way more powerful than the Blimp. And we're going to see a lot of cool attacks with it coming up here in the future. Now, I bring this video to you because it's kind of counterintuitive. You'd think he's using ground, so why is he bringing an air unit in the Stone Slammer? Because it's so powerful. You don't have to bring air troops, of course. You can still bring ground troops, in case you didn't know that. Maybe some people didn't. I don't know. Anyways, a beautiful Queen Walk from Groovy Tony. Going to go right up the gut here. Going to be able to get access to the Eagle Artillery. He's got some wall breakers here. Beautifully executed wall breakers. Look at that. They should pop, open the wall right now, give him access to what he needs. He's got another break if necessary. He's got 3 more wall breakers. Here comes the second break on the air defense. It should work. He's got the rage spell, and it does break through. Very difficult to do, well, for the novice player. Honestly, it wasn't a hard break. All you had to do is wait for these defenses, this compartment to open up, and then you could release the other wall breakers, and then they'd release the inner core, kind of the expo compartment, and they'd open up that. So it's not too hard. I've made a whole series on wall breakers and how to use them. And yeah. So no bat spell here. What are y'all thinking of the bat spell? Now at Town Hall 11, people have been still using like 7 hounds and 3-star. And I would say, competitive players are probably not going to do that. Certainly on CWL bases, tougher bases, because you need more of a plan and they're a little bit more trickyly laid out. But if you run into like your internet base at Town Hall 11 or your trophy base, yeah, that'd be looking good. So here comes the Slammer. Now there's 2 places he could have put it. If the sweeper was not facing 6 o'clock, see right here, you would want to put it at 6. One, because there's a multis, the wizard tower, and the expo, and it could take care of that very, very easily, but the sweeper would cause serious problems, and there's no really way to get rid of the sweeper. Nothing would really do it, so he decided he's going to come in at 3. So just think about that. You want to play it smart, but let's see how much the Stone Slammer gets. It's got 3 defenses on it as we speak. Expo, 2 archer towers. Here comes a wizard tower as well. Another archer tower is about to lock onto it. It takes down many structures, soaking up a red bomb. Okay. What is it going to get now? Is it going to get the cannon? Is it going to get the archer tower? See, no Ram would ever be able to do that. First of all, Rams don't target the defenses right away, so they'd get stuck on the storages. And that's just amazing. This is why, even though it's a ground attack, you want to use the Stone Slammer. That was just so many defenses taken down and had a lot of targeted. Had an expo, 2 archer towers, wizard tower on it, another archer tower, and took up a red bomb and still wasn't able to be brought to the ground. So just be aware of that, my friends. Is it going to get the... Okay, it doesn't get the cannon because the archer tower hits it. But inside he's got hogs. He could have... Oh, hogs and miners. Okay. He brought 1 hog and some more miners. And that's how you take care of a base like this. One positive thing about the miners, they're not affected by the tornado. The toilet, as some people call it. And he swags a heal spell. Really great use of that Stone Slammer. One of the best uses. That's what you want to look for, bases like that, where it's away from air defenses, if possible. or you can get quick access to the air defense, and then throw it on in and let it do its magic. I mean, you can't stop that beast of a unit. So I want to show you another attack featuring the Stone Slammer, and honestly, guys, this is an amazing attack. Now, not the best base, of course not. It's all good. But the attack-wise, very impressive to recover. And very impressive what the Stone Slammer did. And we'll get to it here in a second. So we already know, look what he's trying to do. He's trying to push the queen towards 9. How do I know he's trying to do that? Well, he's got a wizard here to funnel, and you just know he wants to do it. First of all, it's better pathing. He has another baby dragon here. Yet again, baby dragon funneling, so she'll go inside. Then he brings in the wall breakers. The only thing, he was just a tad late. No, yeah, he was. He was just a tad late on the wall breakers. However, even if the wall breakers opened it up a second before, would the queen have gone in? The question is, see, the Tesla pops, and so she comes to the Tesla. I don't know. I still think the Tesla's a bit closer, even if the wall was open in the air defense. So just kind of a bit of bad luck there. So all this is on the fly, right? We know he wanted to come this way. He was going to do a break, another break, so the queen would get access to the EA and the queen, and she'd go all the way up at 9. All this is on the fly, and this is very, very difficult to do. And how do you do that? How do you change your plan as you're freaking out that things aren't going right? What's wrong with my shirt, bro? Well, you just got to stick to your fundamentals. You got to understand, okay, I can still use my king for pathing. I still know how to law low properly, right? I still know how to wall break. You just got to go back to your fundamentals. Try not to freak out so much. He only has 2 healers up. Here comes the CC. How does he do it? He still poisons, right? He still keeps his composure, drops the poison when necessary. He puts another rage for the queen. And he's able to plow through. He's going to have pop ability right there. Oh, he pops Warden. Nice. He pops Warden to get the queen through. Then he pops queen ability. Very nicely done to get the enemy queen. Of course, if the enemy queen does not die, trouble. So, if he had, my original thought, if he wanted queen to go to 9, he was probably going to put the Stone Slammer at the multi at 6. That would be a smart play, right? Multis can't do damage to it. Facing the single without a freeze, it's just going to die too fast, right? So now he brings in the Stone Slammer, calls an audible here at 10. Away from the single, but I really like this entry point. First of all, it's going to help funnel and tank for his loons. He doesn't have many loons, but look at this Stone Slammer. It's tanking for 1, 2, 3, 4 units right now. 2 Expos, which are really deadly. It triggered a red bomb. Still tanking for the Expos, mind you. Unfortunately, it does backtrack towards the mortar. But by that time, it's not the end of the war because the loons have already come in. Look at that. Loons have already gotten to the Expos. So that Stone Slammer is much more powerful than the blimp. The blimp, one, wouldn't be able to hover because it goes to the town hall. It wouldn't be able to take down those defenses. So yet again, Stone Slammer coming out to play very hard. I would say, I'm not sure, maybe depending on the base, you would use a blimp. But honestly, Stone Slammer every time. I mean, it's... Maybe if you have to travel across, maybe if you want to trigger a bunch of traps traveling across the base, you could use the blimp. But still, Stone Slammer is by far the best way to go. Just for that reason. I mean, you can't, it's like an extra hound, way better than a hound because it actually deals damage. And able to get this 3-star, guys, with that Queen Walk going the wrong way. Pretty impressive stuff right on the fly. Nicely done, Groovy Tony. And that's it. That is how you do these hits, boys. The Stone Slammer coming out to play for us. Yeah. Y'all got to keep subscribing, keep watching for the great content. It's top-level content, Spartans Legacy, an amazing clan, and hopefully you enjoyed this Clash of Clans post-nerf update, the balancing update, featuring the Stone Slammer. They nerfed it a bit, but we'll see what they do in the future. Is it too strong? What do you think? Anyways, thanks again for watching. Come back for more.
Threaten my people with slavery and death.
This is madness!
Madness. This is Sparta!